The show, Purr Sessions podcast, big cat in control. Talking professional wrestling from head to toe. News stories, independent wrestling, let's go. Breaking down the matches, analyzing the fights. Big cat's got the scoop, shot in the spotlight. From the big leagues to the underdog fight. Purr Sessions got you covered, day and night. With the roar of the crowd, we dive deep inside. Uncovering the secrets we can't hide. Body slams and suplexes, we abide. Where the wrestling truth resides.
It cut off half the intro when it started recording, but that's okay.
Can I bring something up?
What?
Sam's part of his intro where he gives the choke bomb.
Mm-hmm.
He actually has a very nice version of that now recorded. Can you switch that for him?
You need to.
I was going to do that, but I want to get it at a Let's recording, so it's actually like a good like camera angle, because it's no offense to that, it's really fuzzy, but I still might do it. However, he might hit it on Friday, so
no.
You
I'm
might be
saying,
taking it.
If someone gets hit, that's it, and there will be new tag team champions. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you better hope it's Big Cat fucking you're
I'll
giving
get
it
you
to.
up. I don't give a fuck.
You better hope, because if it's Nix, I'm coming in there like a fucking bat out of hell and taking you out.
Nix has a bad back right now. I gotta go. I'm going to the chiropractor tomorrow. My freaking sciatic's been twisted for about a week now.
Oh shit! Oh.
Don't get no fuzzy ideas there, Sam. Kick you right in the dink.
Welcome to the Purr Sessions. We are doing a recorded live instead of live, because we will all be at
beating the shit out of each other.
Beating the shit out of each other. Probably by the time this goes live, we'll be beating the shit out of each other. So hopefully,
or have beaten the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
One
so
of the two.
We'll still be friends and on the podcast after this Friday.
Probably the Alexander Lee looking at us go, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That's the problem. See, at MEW, we said, you know what, we'll scale it back because it's a light show. You know, we don't have to go all out.
Yeah.
This is Let's. We're going to be doing some stupid shit at Let's.
Yeah.
Probably having Alexander Lee pulling us aside and going, why'd you do that?
A German suplex on the floor, Nix. What the hell were you thinking? They took it.
They took it. Hey, I
Ran
wanted to
at
keep
me.
the titles.
I Samoan dropped him into the crowd. That's not my fault.
You pounced Samuel Matthews out of the ring.
Sam hit some old lady in the third row.
Yeah. I said sorry. I gave her a free shirt.
I bought her beer.
Yeah. So this is episode 51. I'm with my hosts, my tag team partner, the MEW tag team champions, Dylan Nix, as well as the
Supernova
Division
champions,
and eventually again the MPW tag team champions, and hopefully one day the Let's Wrestle tag team champions and Crown of Maine. And then we'll be the belt collectors.
And wherever else we can grab one.
Right, exactly.
Hey, NCW. Hey, RWA. Hints.
Right.
Hey, Kaiju. Hints.
Right. And then, of course, we have Samuel Matthews, former MEW tag team champion.
And I'm going to reclaim, me and my tag team partner are going to reclaim them.
You hope. So. You hope you're going to reclaim it.
No. This is a spoiler.
Okay. So tonight is going to be kind of a relaxed night. We're not going to do a long podcast because I hope if this does happen, well, I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully it does happen after this. Levi Spade will be doing his own show with a buddy of his. He's saying that he might be able to talk to a guy about music and shit like that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, have music and wrestling involved. So kind of hoping that works. If not, you get us.
Actually, hold on a second. That's actually a fun little point. Let's side note for 5 seconds here. So, Sam, what is your singles entrance music?
Evil by Hollywood Undead.
Why did you pick it?
Because it epitomizes everything about my character. My character doesn't hide that he's a piece of shit, but he, through being a piece of shit and what he believes, he feels that everybody can reach their true potential. And that song 100% talks about being a piece of shit and how everybody is pieces of shit.
All right. Cat. That way. Cat. I always forget it's backwards. Singles interest music.
Shine Down, Diamond Eyes.
Why?
Because I'm a fan of Shine Down. And have you ever seen The Expendables?
No.
You haven't seen The Expendables?
No, I've never seen The Expendables.
That's their theme song of the movie.
Sam just looked at me and went, what? I've never seen it.
We're watching all of them.
Okay, we'll watch all of them.
With all the top actors,
I know. I've just never got around to
action
seeing
actors
it.
in the movie. The first one's the best one. After that, the rest of them are just garbage.
Yeah. So what's funny is I've actually gone through, for myself, I've gone through probably 8 or 9 different theme songs since I started. I started with Can I Play With Madness by Iron Maiden, Hourglass by A Perfect Circle. I have to say my favorite one, though, and the one I really really want to slink back to at some point is I Want It All by Queen. Something about that song, man, is just like, especially with the way I work face or heel, man. I want it. Give it to me, man. I want it all. I want to go out there and I want to show everyone I can do it. I want to show them, So
I'm surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't see the My Hero Academia fucking.
That was a fun one. I only used that like 3 times.
So let me just read to you the opening lyrics, the first verse of Evil.
Oh boy!
Tell me if this does not fit what I described.
All right.
Evil,
nope.
Am I evil through the empty eyes of you people? Evil, am I evil, or are your eyes deceitful? Holy or unholy, I'm nothing, I'm nobody. Leave no one behind till the day that I die. I am a walking contradiction, war and peace, indecision. All these voices keep on talking, and I cannot help but listen.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, if anyone's curious, our tag music is Sound of Madness by Shinedown, and the reason we chose it is because, holy crap, does that to get the crowd up.
To get the crowd up, but that fucking have you seen the TikTok of the horse jamming out to that? Oh, you gotta look it up. You gotta look it up. It's this horse that it reacts to certain music, and they put that one on, and that horse is just jamming to it like hard, it's like let's fucking go. And the lady in the front row that went viral of her jamming to it as well.
What you just described kind of reminded me of someone taking one of those old fish that would like pop its head out and sing.
The Billy Bass?
Yeah, they went and reprogrammed it, put a whole chip in it and hooked it to Spotify so the fish would be singing Down with the Sickness by Disturbed and
oh shit.
So I do find it interesting that we're on the talk of music now, because music does play such an important part in wrestling.
Yeah, we're blowing up Levi's spot too.
That's right.
Continue.
No, actually, I wanted this to go, and we'll talk about it a little bit, and then he can bring it back and actually really talk about it. Yeah. We're just kind of giving it a little mention and stuff, but I want him to be able to really delve deep into it.
Everybody's got that one entrance music that if they heard, it just instantly makes them pop. Everybody's got one. If you saw that person come back to wrestle and you knew it was in a wrestling role that they were going to be laying down some lumber again, what is that entrance music that would make you pop?
Well, AGs and Aces always makes everybody fucking pop when they not AG's new music, AG's new music.
Are you talking Heaven's Place on Earth?
Yes, Heaven's Place on Earth, yeah.
Oh my God, were you there the day that I had to walk out and hand Rich Palladino a note? And it was basically teasing AG was going to come back to the next show. But I had to hand Rich Palladino a note, and it was from AG, but it was from Prestigious, and they came out to AG's music, and I'm just in there don't shoot the messenger, guys.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. I remember that was so good. Man. People were so good heat. Good heat. Didn't you come out to Heathens against MSP?
Yeah. We that was me and Jess.
Yeah.
I was just how do we screw with MSP? And because they're using drip drop still. So I'm like, man, if we come out to Heathens and I come out doing like Jossie does with the towel, the towel flag whirl and everything, and we just did their mannerisms, and I could just see the funny thing is, Amber knew, but Jossie didn't. So
he heated?
he was. I think he was trying not to laugh actually,
Oh.
because he's like, I'm a dick on that thing, because it was his MSP flag. And I'm like, why do you think I didn't put it on my face?
Dude, that'd
But-
be actually a good fucking thing too. Like if we ever do go against Aggro again,
Yeah,
Aggro and Haru,
yeah.
being babyface coming out at drip drop, fucking
Watch
just
aggravate.
to fuck with him. Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait, what's their tag name now? It's like Designer Violence or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
What is that theme music for you? Like, you personally?
Holy crap. You know what? If I could hear War Machine one more time, and no Taz is coming out, and he's gonna suplex the bejesus out of whoever he's in that ring with and choke him out at the end of the match, or even if it's not even like War Machine, but like his WWE version with the heartbeat, and it just goes flatline, and then tap with a towel. His MSG debut, when he comes out at MSG, and the crowd is just screaming for him.
Yeah,
And he goes out there and just throws Angle around, chokes him out at the end. I'm like, that's like one of the best debuts ever.
Right. Well, like that, yeah, definitely. And like I got two, like Triple H's The Game, Time to Play the Game. It's always like, okay, it's because it's especially now, because he has two different songs from like Business. Like this is my song where I'm Paul.
Yeah.
And then he has the game when he's ready to fucking go. So when that music hits, like it's time to play the game, it's like, oh shit. It's about to go fucking down.
Yeah. I do have to admit though, King of Kings is banger, man.
Kings of Kings is good, but
the King of Kings.
The secret one was the in-between song before he went to Motorhead.
Yes, I like that one.
Was that the Dying Seagulls? Yeah. They joked it's called the Dying Seagulls.
Yeah. Sounds like fucking Tarzan.
Yeah.
Let's get out of Triple H.
Can I add one more actually for me? Now I'm thinking about it. And it's because they're my favorite tag team of all time. But if I heard Demolition's theme hit, and I knew they're Demolition in their prime coming back, so I just wreck every tag team in the WWE right now, I'd be dead.
Well, that and like two, I think Punk's was a big deal when he first got back.
Yeah,
because nobody was expecting it, and like it still bugs the shit out of me about, because we're gonna talk about a little bit of news stories today. AEW, well, one news story, AEW topic, but it's just they sold out a building on a rumor that Punk was coming back. Yeah. They had so much in the palm of their hand, and they fucked it so bad.
Yeah. All right.
But isn't that crazy? They sold out the building in Chicago. I think it was like 36,000 fans.
Yeah.
Sold it out within hours.
Yeah,
on a rumor that he was coming back. They didn't know he was coming back. They just heard that he might be back. And then they start off the show with fucking Cult of Personality, which was even crazier. The fact that he had his own music, the Cult of Personality stuff.
Actually, Living Color actually is giving him the rights to it. Like they said in wrestling, he's allowed to use it wherever he goes.
No shit.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. But why is he using a different version? Is it because of AEW?
No, because WWE wanted him to use a different version of it. It's still Cult of Personality. They just updated it a little bit. That's all.
Oh, okay.
It's the same song. They just did a little remastering to it.
I thought AEW was like, no, you can't use that song. He's like, okay, fuck you. I'll use the same song, but somebody else is going to sing it.
No, it's still Living Color. They just remastered it.
Mm.
So, one for me that always got me just absolutely hyped
there you go.
Was Dudley Boys, but it was the Power Man 5000.
Yes.
Drop the bombshell.
Yes.
Get up, drop the bombshell. Yeah.
And another one, like, I always loved Batista. And Batista's theme.
Yeah.
Have you guys
around this pit of danger?
Hey, Matt, ask your tag team partner what happened with that. Have you ever heard that story?
I have not.
As soon as you said that, ask your tag team partner, I knew exactly what you were gonna say.
It was a Vacation Land show.
Oh
and
my God.
I'm sitting there, I'm running music.
I'm
I don't
with you.
remember
I'm right next to you.
Oh, dude, I don't remember I worked that night. I think I did, but I don't remember. Anyway, so I'm sitting there
You
at
did
the
because
laptop.
I was helping out at the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
When you
yeah.
were wrestling.
So I'm sitting there at the laptop and I got music going and I'm doing my music. It's I'm doing the music. Da da da. Ben walks up behind me and nudges me, and he's got that Alexander Lee look on his face, and I'm like, oh,
I know
God.
exactly what you're talking about.
I'm like, okay, Ben, what's up? He's like, play Batista's music for Lee. I'm like, wait, what? He's like, play Batista's music for Lee. I'm like, no. He's like, do it. I'm like, no. He's like, do it. I'm like, okay, fine.
He's like, okay,
And,
fine. He's like, wait, I don't have internet. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I got my hotspot. We can.
So yeah, so we ended up the Batista theme. So the guitar riffs, you hear Lee behind the curtain go, "That's not my music." You hear Ben go, "Go,
get out there now, fucker!" I'm like, you fucking get out there right now.
and he comes out. He's facing what's his name? Khan. I can't remember the first name, but he walks out and he's like all like dejected and stuff. Ben's like, "No machine guns!" And he's like,
yeah, everybody's screaming in the back, telling him to do the fucking Batista shit. Shake the ropes, shake the ropes.
Oh man, to this day
Bro,
he's all pissed. He's still kind of
I'm
pissed about that.
just saying, if that was me, dude, I'd have ate it up. I would have come out.
Yo,
He threatened
Ben-
not to go out. He's like, I'm
Ben's
not
done
going
that
out
to
there.
me. We were at NCW once, and it was a Halloween show, and all of a sudden I'm sitting behind the curtain, and all of a sudden I hear War Machine start playing, and I'm just like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Where's my towel?" So I threw the towel up over my head, walked out, did the Taz pose in the corner and everything. So I had fun with it.
That's awesome.
See, the thing is, if you get, if somebody friggin', oh shit, what is the word for pulling a prank for wrestling? I'm drawing a blank. Rib. If somebody ribs you, it means that they like you.
Yeah.
unless they're ribbing you all the time, it means you're
wasn't
probably
even
an asshole. But
Neither of those were bad ribs either. They were
Right.
funny.
they were funny,
Dude,
exactly.
And the one at Vacation Land, man, it was Vacation Land.
It was
know?
exactly. It was
So,
hilarious.
None. Go ahead.
You have what?
You have what?
None.
Go. No, I'm curious now. Uh-oh, I hear a lot of typing.
He's typing, getting angry.
No, I'm not getting angry. I'm contemplating if this would tank my career or not.
Is it about your tag team partner?
It is not. No.
Oh.
It's about music hitting. All right, hit the hot take.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Samuel Matthews hot take.
This one is controversial.
Thank God this is recorded if I have to edit this out.
Oh, that's right. Oh, thank God. Oh, goodness.
It's just 3 minutes of just
fuck.
It's just 3 minutes of
You have to remind me though if you want me to take it out before Friday.
Despite what he did, I would pop huge for Chris Benoit.
No, that's not bad.
No, it is. It's super controversial.
Here's the thing. You can like somebody for their career.
Okay.
But like them for their career. Like Chris Benoit was fantastic in the ring.
Yeah.
What he did at the end, like there is that controversial, his brain was literally mush.
Yeah.
And what he did, does that excuse it? It's hard to say. Like I still think it's very honestly, if he was.
Paul Heyman said it best on that one.
Right.
3 people died in that house that night. One person
chose.
chose.
One person chose.
And
chose to
that's
die.
why it's controversial. That's
Right.
why it's 100%
Now-
controversial.
Do I think he knew what he was doing the entire time? No, I don't. I really do think that his brain was so mush that he didn't know what the hell he was doing. But I have a comparison here. So I love the Harry Potter books. I still love a lot of stuff that deal with Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling is an awful human being. Plain and simple. She's awful. And I can separate the art from the artist at this point. H.P. Lovecraft,
Yeah.
awful human being. I love his works, So it's like, it's those things. You can separate the art from the artist. Sometimes.
You can, and that's the thing is it's one of those things that sometimes an act is so heinous. So it's Chris Benoit is one of those figures that you're gonna piss some people off by saying that,
Yeah.
Right.
and others are gonna be okay. Hence
Oh my
why
God.
I said this could just get my whole wrestling career.
No.
There's a lot of people that like. I even looked at like. I still enjoy Chris Benoit's work, especially against Kurt Angle and Eddie.
yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
fantastic matches.
The match, WrestleMania 20. Who do you wrestle? I can't remember. Oh, Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great match.
Such a
Him
good
and Austin was fucking great too. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great fucking.
Oh my
match.
God. Speaking of music, and so.
Oh, were you thinking the same thing I was thinking?
I think so. A few months back, actually, was it last year? No, it was the year before. So 3W was one of their first shows in Maine, right?
Thinking exactly what I was thinking.
Roadblock goes up to whoever's running sound. It wasn't me because I'd have told him absolutely fucking not. And he walks up to whoever's running sound and goes, hey, so I want to come up to the Chris Benoit music. And I'd have been like, whoever it was played it for him. I'm like, I'm sorry. That'd have been a no for me, dog.
First of all, besides the controversy, you are nowhere near fucking Chris Benoit.
Benoit's 4 inches taller than he is.
Well, not just that, ring work.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even remotely close.
So.
Here's the problem that I have with Chris Benoit's music is it's an absolute banger and it's
Dude,
tainted.
Is it not My Lady Peace? Who is it? Our Lady Peace.
Our
Lady Peace is the band that plays it. And they said before the whole thing happened, it was one of the most requested songs at concert. Now they won't play it.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of like, it's along those lines of like, I absolutely love Rooftops by Lost Prophets. It's like one of my favorite songs.
Oh, and that guy is fucking terrible.
I can't listen to it because of Ian.
Wasn't he?
Dude, he's in jail. Oh my God, he's the worst child diddler too. Like, there's levels. He is like this
I
kind
know
of level of hell one.
Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and look it up because we can't explain it on the podcast because with things that he talked about wanting to do to children was not only terrible, he should have been underneath the jail that he's at because it was disgusting.
Have you guys seen the guy Tik Tok? He was a prison guy. He like yells all the time about diddlers and stuff. We should put him in Ian's cell and let things straighten themselves out.
Yeah.
Let's because I gotta take off here.
Matt,
you can take off in 40 minutes. Don't even give me shit.
Right, but let's stay on topic.
Okay, let's stay on topic.
It's not a normal night where we can just putz around. So
yeah, well, we also have to work tomorrow too as well, and
I gotta be at the chiropractor 10.
I gotta get ready for tomorrow's match when we beat Sam and Lee Miller.
I mean, it's Wednesday, so you're gonna be there a day early. So good luck with that, Bucko.
Well, I gotta go to training to make sure I'm tip top shape.
Yeah. Probably hurt yourself or someone.
Oh my God, that's the one thing I'm always terrified of doing before a show because always we walk in and it's always okay. Class today is mock matches, so it's like great. I'm gonna fucking hurt myself before a freaking big show is what's gonna happen.
My favorite thing was before the Callis show. I walked in and there's Perry Von Vicious standing in the ring. All right, guys, so we're gonna do the Tajiri workout.
Oh my God, that was so bad. I came in an hour later. And I fucking was blown up at the end of it. Like everybody was already dead when I got there. Like,
that's the match with Ben where I couldn't jump for his Northern Light suplex. I was like, I'm gonna give you. That's all I got.
I walked in and literally everybody's on the mat going.
Oh, dude, we were all dead. Oh, we were all hurt.
I'm like, do I change or do I leave?
I'd left.
Do I run?
Given that choice, I'd be like, see ya.
I should have just left, but no, I want to have that as like a normal workout. But
what's
the worst part is
the guy that has super speed.
The worst part is Perry at the end of the night. He's like, yeah, this wasn't even the full workout. He's like, and we went like half of what we would do. I'm like, what? This is like.
Even Ben's laying on the mat with us going, you're fucking shitting me.
Oh shit. All right, let's stay on
stay
on topic. So the one news article I wanted to talk about today, it's the biggest one that came out today, and that is we've heard rumors that Shane McMahon is talking to Tony Khan. They were rumors. However, those rumors are now true. according to Wrestle Talk, which I follow them, and they usually don't report on anything that's wrong. Before we talk about the article, we got this nice little picture of Shane in the background going, "Oh fuck, what are you doing?" And then Tony's like, oh. It seems like the guys like took the picture and the flash was on.
Yeah.
And then they realized that.
Tony's like, I just got doing a bump, dude. What?
I bet that's what it was. I bet they were just getting ready to do some blow together.
Some blow together. That wouldn't surprise me, Shane. I've heard Shane's pretty crazy. So, Wrestle Talk and Fightful
Not as bad as his dad, but
has learned that AEW CEO Tony Khan has had a private meeting with Shane McMahon this week. We can report the meeting took place in the office of a private airline. I'm going to say it's an airport on Monday, July 29th. This photo, of course, we just showed was McMahon with a Khan. Fightful has confirmed with sources the meeting did take place with Khan and McMahon discussing possibly moving forward. They noted that it had been open to talking. Khan has been open to talking to McMahon for a while, which is what we've heard rumors of, but it was believed they never met or even had spoken before the rumors about McMahon possibly joining AEW emerged recently. Now, how do you guys feel about possibly Shane coming in maybe as a COO?
I think that's what you're going to see. I don't know how much of a wrestling role he'll have. I think he is going to be there in a capacity to help build the company because he knows the business. But the thing is it still means no Vince McMahon because they do not have a good relationship.
No.
Right.
Here's the thing with Shane. It's been brought to multiple people's attentions, and Shane's even said it himself. He doesn't have his dad's mind for the business.
Right.
Shane's got the entertainment side down packed, but he doesn't have it like the same like mind that Vince had, where he could like go, "All right, pal, we're gonna take this dude here and we're gonna make him Hulk Hogan," or stuff like that. I think Shane will be a lot of help. Like he's gonna be able to walk in and be like, "All right, like let's not do this and let's do this," because Shane's been around the business long enough he can get it.
Well, that's what he brings. Yeah. He brings structure.
Yeah, which is good because I think that's what AEW really does need.
But here's the problem that we're running into is that we've all heard about on the road is that there's half a locker room that is willing to learn and improve, and the other half of the locker room is basically telling anybody that comes in who wants to help, go fuck yourself.
See, and here's my thing. If I was Tony Khan, I'd walk into that half of the locker room that's like, go fuck yourselves. I'm like, y'all go home. Well, Tony's got to put his fucking foot down. At some point, he's got to become a boss. He can't be everyone's friends. He's got to be a boss. He's got to walk in and be like, you fuckers, go home.
If Shane is in that COO position, if that is the case, I think it will come down to Shane. Shane will be like, Tony will be like, I'm too much of a bitch to fire people, so you go for it. And Tony will be like, okay, why are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not needed. Bye.
Yeah, and who's going to mess with Shane McMahon? Shane's jacked. Right. He's like, what, 6'4"? Yeah. He's a big boy. Imagine Jungle Boy getting up his face like, what you got to do? And Shane just picks him up in the head and be like, listen, you little shit.
Yeah. So I hope this is the starting point of what we've all been wanting to see, that AEW getting back on the right track to at least be a company where people want to work. I think for the last few years, I think AEW has been more of a, I want to be on TV, so this is the lesser, this is at least an option, compared to I want to be here. So I'm hoping that turns around where people not only want to be in AEW, but the people who are in AEW, have more of a structure compared to what they had been, because apparently the last show that they had, Blood and Guts, I heard was so fucking bad. It was so bad.
So I'm going to bring up two things about Blood and Guts. First of all, the unprotected chair shot to the head. What are we doing? It's 2024. We know what CT is. We know what concussions are.
But Nix, they sheared off the chair.
I don't care, dude. If you smack someone on the top of the head with a freaking steel chair, I don't care how. It could be a paper clip at that point. If you're swinging full force, there's a good chance you're going to hit him with the crossbar of the chair. And two, It's gonna suck. I've taken a pie sheet to the head, and that was not fun. And those things are thin as hell.
Look, all I'm saying is I 100% would trust Sean Spears and Cody Rhodes to perform an unprotected headshot with a chair. It's probably safer than a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay? And look what happened to Cody.
Exactly.
Right. Cody got busted.
You know who can hit me with a chair shot? Hulk Hogan.
You know, the only one that I would trust anyone to
You guys
hit me
don't know
with a chair. Yeah,
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I fucking hate Hulk Hogan.
Here's Hulk chair shot.
Oh, I had that as a fucking botch. I forgot to fucking add that in at one point.
But I gotta say, the second thing I gotta bring up really quick, and I just found this out. You guys know it's been 100 days, over 100 days since the AEW tag team titles have been defended.
Yeah.
Fuck the Young Bucks. All right.
They haven't defended it since they won it.
No, it's true. And here's the thing: when FTR had them, they defended them like weekly. When freaking the Acclaimed had them, they defended them like at least every couple weeks. That's my thing. Like it drives me bananas. No, I've met Matt and Nick in real life. They're actually, when I met them, they were nice guys. So I can't really say anything about them personally. But whatever characters are playing, whatever they're doing, this is why I'm irritated with them. Because it's like you come out here and you're the EVPs, and I get that you're in charge. First of all, they shouldn't be. There should be no active wrestlers on the roster who are EVPs.
Right.
You know, 100%.
I agree.
And because they're EVPs, they're in charge of the tag division. And because they're in charge of the tag division, they want to be on top. I get that. But at the same point, you guys aren't the best tag team in AEW. Bar none. That's FTR.
Right. Well, that was the same thing that everybody bitched about with Triple H when he was able to, get in Vince's ear. It's like, oh, this guy's fucking making himself win all the time.
At least H could work a match.
But the thing is, like, this could be the hot take if you want to put this as the hot take.
Hot takes all around tonight.
I don't think Triple H was unfairly booked. I don't think he was given anything that he didn't earn, that he didn't draw from.
Booker T. I think Booker T.
That might be the only time.
Actually, I'll give you that one. Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite lines ever was, I think it was Paul Heyman talking to JBL. He's like, the only reason you won is because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I was like,
I'm just saying, everybody just neglects the fact of what happened to Triple H after the curtain call.
Yeah.
Triple H was the only one there to catch the flack for that kayfabe
because
thing.
HBK couldn't get in trouble because of where he was.
Right.
Yup.
Hall and Ash were gone. So, yeah, the only guy who could get in trouble was H. So,
yeah.
Like, he took his shit. Like,
literally with Henry Godwin.
Maybe I'm just the Triple H mark, and that is 100%
You're just Triple H
real.
mark. Okay.
We all get that guy with Mark's
dirty mouth.
Dude, we all get that one guy where we'll defend to the death, dude.
Punk. I'm sorry. Like
Triple H, Randy Orton, man. Like those two.
Taz and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, well, especially Sean's
done some shit. He's done some shit.
A lot different person than he was back then.
That is true, and he's even come out and said that. He's like, look. Back in '95, I was a dick, I
mean, he called Vader a piece of shit in the middle.
Dude,
and then stomped on his head.
Here's my thing. Okay, Vader is about Eric's about Vader size, right?
Yeah.
Probably a little shorter, but size-wise and strength-wise, Eric is like our Vader. In fact, Eric even says he's a big Vader fan, takes a lot from Vader. Poor Levi. Imagine Levi jumping off the rope, jumping on Eric's head, and be like, "You piece of shit!" and start stomping Eric in the head. What would
Move, you piece of shit!
Eric would pick Levi up by the back of the shorts and throw him into the fifth row.
Yeah,
bro.
So, or imagine Alan Prophet. I'll use Alan, so I'm not picking on Levi. But seriously,
Yeah. Oh my
God. I was like, wee. Bye.
But he was a made guy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. HBK was. He couldn't get in trouble for anything.
Right. Exactly. So we're gonna continuing this on because I know Matt needs to leave soon.
Yeah.
So,
but that was my AEW hot take.
Yeah, that's your AEW hot take.
100 days.
We're gonna do botches really quick, and then we're gonna skedaddle to our worst matches that we've ever had.
Let's do botches.
Where are you, botches?
What the hell is he doing?
He just fell on his ass.
What the hell? It's either going to be Tom, you got to be...
Well, actually, things are going real well with the XFL.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
It happened. Fuck it!
Every time I see the Antoine one, I just cringe. I was there live for that. Every time. Oh. Actually, in fact, if you probably pan the camera over, I think I'm sitting like right here.
Probably.
It's probably wearing a Marty Scurll shirt, which is another one we don't talk about. But
we got thank you, Bot Club.
Ow.
I don't know if Matt saw that or not, but yeah, he took a little dirt nap.
Sorry.
He took a little snooze. You want to see that one?
Yeah.
To get your reaction on this?
Random question. Do we know who that is?
No.
That looks a lot like Sean Phoenix.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Oh. I'll have to ask Sean if that was him.
Just a... That is... Oh, did you see?
Oh, wow. Way out. That's paralysis. Oh my god!
Yeah. I don't know what he had that exploded when he
that.
landed.
I don't understand.
So, hit play. I gotta see this again. Oh my god! That was his teeth.
That wasn't his teeth.
I don't know what it was.
It was something exploded when he landed.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
It was his skull, probably.
I don't understand. For one, why you would not even
Catch him?
Why would you not even get underneath them?
Because there's certain points where you look at a dive or something, you're like, this is gonna cripple both of us.
No,
and you have to choose your death or their death.
No. Like, look, all right, I'm gonna go.
Like he didn't even attempt to catch him.
No, he didn't even try to catch him though.
I'm gonna shoot here a little bit. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna mute this.
Like, I
didn't even attempt to catch him. He was so far away.
I know, like this is, and I'm gonna open up a little bit of my personal life a little bit. When I was a cheerleader, like, yeah, I used to do cheerleading.
I knew this.
That's fine. I didn't know that. I'm not making fun of you. I just kind of caught that.
No, I didn't think you were making fun of me.
He just liked looking up girls' skirts. That's what he...
No, I just like catching things. And, like, in cheerleading, you caught people.
Dives. Cat, we're doing dives this Friday.
There is...
Oh, yeah, I already had a plan. What are you talking about?
I 100%, like, would injure myself first before I would let the person in the air who has no control over themselves hurt themselves.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And, like, that was before I was trained in what we do.
Yeah. So, actually, funny thought about that. I sent one of my matches to Simon Gotch way back in the day. This is back in, like, my second year of wrestling. And he sent back his critiques of the match and was basically, you suck. And I felt a little bit bad about it until Randy looks at me and goes, don't worry, he did the same thing with Mac. And I was like, oh, I feel a little bit better now. But the one thing he gave me really high praise on was when Amber, it was the match with Amber, when she came over the top rope and I caught her perfectly and we went down, like, pure safely. First time catching someone. He's like, dude, that was your first time catching someone? That was great. I was like, oh, thank you. So I do get where you're coming from, Matt. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's just something in my head that just won't let me
let someone die.
No, it's just that person who is doing that dive is vulnerable in the air. They're vulnerable in the air. They have no control over how they're landing. You are there to do a job and to help them land safely. They are putting their trust in you. As a worker, everything we do is based on trust.
Yeah.
everything we do is based on trust. I have to trust that you're going to be able to do what you say you're going to be able to do for us to be able to work together and put on a match. Why would doing a dive be no different? Catching someone for a dive should be no different.
Sure.
Get under it and catch it.
I've actually been under plenty of dives where it's like a group of us catching people, and I seem to catch most of everything.
Oh yeah,
and I'm okay with that, you know,
because we're the bigger guys. Me, and you.
Yeah. The scariest one is one where Eric Johnson's like, I'm diving off the ring apron, and all of us went, "You're doing what now?"
Eric's falling into all of us. It's like,
me and pro wrestling politician were next to each other. We landed on the floor next to each other. I'm like, "Bro, you good?" He's like, "Yep, I think so."
Do we have more?
Yeah, we got.
You know. Oh! Paralysis. That's my nightmare right there.
Getting caught in the ropes, yeah.
Yep.
That's a different situation. I just want to point that out. That is a completely different situation than not catching someone on a dive.
No, she was ready to catch her. She just got her feet caught. So
she was planning for her to come out. Her feet just got caught, caused a sudden down. Yeah. Completely different than I'm diving and you just need to get underneath me.
Right. Yeah.
Different.
Right.
It's lonely at the top, Saxton, which is where theory belongs.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Dude,
I had to put that one in there.
Dude, I've had moments where I've gotten up and I've been wearing a belt and I get up on the rope and the belt pops and I'm like, crap! And I have to catch it with one hand real quick.
I mean, I've caught myself in the ropes so many times. It's
that too.
Almost eating shit in the ring. All right, let's.
Our last match, the last one we worked together, I jumped from the top rope. No, it wasn't the Whoopie Pie Festival. It was one before that. I did my normal jump down. And when I hit the ring was just a little bit bouncier than I thought it was going to be. So I bounced a little bit. And I stumbled, and I was like, "Oh God!"
I mean, I almost fell in the ring, fucking getting in, but
I remember that.
All right, well, let's. We're gonna end this night with talking about. I put up the option if we wanted to talk about our favorite matches that we've had wrestling so far, or our worst matches ever, and we decided we're gonna talk about our worst match ever. So, on that. Sam, do you have as of now, do you have a match where you can say this is the worst match I've ever fucking done?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Are you allowed to talk? Do you want to talk about it?
Or wild, these fuckers.
Actually, it's a match we actually talked about on here. It was the first match I had with Lee against Donkey and Hess.
That wasn't a bad match, though.
It was to me because of what, I couldn't breathe in that match. Like, I was blown up to shit. Like, I almost puked because I couldn't stop coughing. Like, my allergies were bad.
You stole my finish.
My timing... My timing was off. I didn't feel comfortable as I should have. I felt like, or I could have, running a heat at the time. So just for me, sure, it's a passable match. For me, it wasn't what I wanted it to be or the matches that I've put on after that match.
Okay. Thankfully, then, you haven't had any of the matches that we are about to talk about. Because these are the matches that we don't want to see the light of fucking day. So Nix, do you want to go? You want to go?
So I brought up, so if anyone's curious, I'm a nerd like this. I keep my matches in a list because I'm just curious, where I'm at. By the way, if anyone's curious, I'm at match 148 right now. So,
thanks for
shit, this would have been match 150 this weekend if I didn't miss our last one because of the injury. Oh, anyway. So, match 127, because like I said, I'm this type of dork. Match 127 was a North Atlantic Wrestling Association match. That would be Larry Huntley. And I took on... Okay, here's my tag team partners first. One, of course, is Levi Spade, because we were the Seawolves still at this point. The other one is Christian Nickerson. You may know him as what else is he known as in wrestling? Ozzy in Supernova. What I can't think of what else. Coco the clown. Yeah, that's it.
The Mime. Yeah.
The Mime. That's it. Yeah. So Christian Nickerson is our tag partner. Now, I'm not going to start burying people. That's not my job here on the podcast. So, our opponents
You just did what you said you weren't going to do by saying that.
I'm not going to be mean. How's that? So, our opponents for the night. This here's where I might get mean. Our opponents for the night were Ryan London, who's in another situation is not a bad worker. So I can't really blame Ryan London for this one. Kid TNT Tommy Lane and Roadblock. Okay. So Levi and I, first of all, they made us, we go out there and Larry's like, good cat. Larry's like, go out there, you guys are faces, carry the match. Levi and I are like, cool, not a problem. We can be faces and carry the match. The problem is we actually have to have people to work the match with. We go out, and the cutoff is simple. The cutoff is basically Levi will grab Tommy, whip him off. Tommy's going to hit the other ropes, pass Levi coming back. As he passes Levi coming back, I hit him with the forearm or something. I hit him in some way, right? That's the cutoff. Not hard, right? 3 times. Whip Tommy off, goes out of the ring. Whip Tommy off, goes out of the ring. Whip Tommy off, goes out of the ring. 3rd time, I was hot. No, we were heels, actually. I'm not faces. But 3rd time, I was smoking hot. I go over, grab Tommy by the hair, hook him up, suplex him in without him helping me because he doesn't weigh anything. I suplex him into the mat, grab him, I throw him into our corner, tag Levi in. Levi lights him up with kicks for about 10 seconds. And they were safe work kicks, but they were snug. He just kept whack, 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 whack. And here's the worst part of everything. Levi and I have never, ever, in any matches we've ever had, we've never had anyone tell us go home. Like, we've never been like, the match is so off the rails, we've been told go home. Because usually, even if the match gets off the rails, we can usually drag it back on the rails, at least to get to where we need to go.
Yeah.
We get told go home. Like, we get Chicago'd. And that's the first time that's ever happened. And Levi and I were smoking hot at the end of that. Oh.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, I don't know, man. We tried. We really did. And, you know, because we're going to try. But we didn't, like, phone it in or anything. We actually called the match. We actually called stuff to try to do things and just...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those things. So I have another really, really horrible one. I could probably name 10 on off my thing here. I mean, I've had matches where, like, it starts one way and it goes off the rails real quick. Because, like, I forget something or something happens.
Brother, all I know is you got the shit chopped out of you in that fucking tag team match.
That's not one of my worst matches. That's just because I forgot, actually. Like, I got in there, and so the whole beginning of it was Amber and McCarthy start, and basically McCarthy's got Amber in the headlock, and when they back into the ropes, I'm supposed to blind tag in. I missed the first blind tag because I wasn't paying attention for a split second. I was talking to Levi, I was selling, and they backed up in again. I get the second one. So when I got in, I'm pretty sure what was supposed to happen, I was going to get in the corner, chop. It was going to be a couple chops. That was going to happen. Light me up. I was supposed to sell out, drop kick or drop toe hold, something, go down all fours, Amber does her kick up senton, right? And then get me back in the corner, blah, 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 Tchotchke. I must have forgot a part in the middle there somewhere because all of a sudden, like, there's Amber and Jossie are lighting me the hell up. And all of a sudden I hear Jossie in the corner going, stay there and stop fucking up. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I felt bad because I didn't remember what I was doing wrong. I was really trying to have a good match with them. Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, we're in a tag team title match. Yeah, I was a bit nervous, but I mean, even then, I usually am okay in these matches, and I don't know.
I think it still wasn't a bad match. It just, I know it's that you guys, you know, you were frustrated yourselves because you guys wanted to do more, but overall, it wasn't a bad match.
We were super frustrated with it more because it's like you just said, we wanted to have it was those two teams. Yeah. MSP is the benchmark, man. You know, like here's the thing about being a tag team in Maine, man. Everyone's going to compare us to MSP. That's going to happen. And that's fine. And I get it. But it's like, you know, when we were the Seawolves too, we were getting compared to them all the time.
Right.
And it's like, we wanted to be good enough to be in there with McCarthy and Ben and MSP. We wanted to show that we could hang. And having a match where we looked somewhat foolish because I screwed up. I mean, I power walked. Oh my god!
Yeah.
When I got out of the ring, I power walked right through the locker room, and the locker room went like this. It cleared. no one would come within 5 feet of me because they could tell I was pissed.
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad at anyone but myself. And that's the thing. Like, I wasn't mad at, like, Danny, Amber. God damn it. I will,
It's okay.
Yeah. I wasn't mad at Amber. I wasn't mad at Jossie. I wasn't mad at Ben. I wasn't mad at McCarthy. I wasn't even mad at Levi. I was mad at myself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's like what, like, looking back at my match, granted, I know you guys are like, oh, that's not a bad match. Like, it still upsets me because I know, like, yes, my allergies, but I also know I could have been in way better shape and took my cardio way more seriously going into that match.
Mm-hmm.
And just things like that. Like, you know, my timing wasn't good. Like, I didn't do certain things that I normally do, and it just was a irritating match for me because that was the first time I was actually having a match on Let's.
Yeah.
Right. So
and that's I was gonna say, sorry, really quick.
Go
That's
ahead.
something else that actually bugs me about, like, you know, where people are like, oh man, you guys are like, especially me and Levi, they're like, oh, you guys are 2 smaller guys, you can fly around the ring. I'm like, that's not the style we want to work.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I like working with Kat, because we're 2 bigger guys, and it's like we're gonna be the rough and tumble tag team where we beat people up. You don't expect us to fly.
Right.
So I don't have to do 100 miles an hour. I go, come here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fall down.
All right, Kat, go over your match.
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's what I was trying to do quick because I know you got to leave in 10 minutes.
No, you're good. You're good.
So I do the same. I document all my matches. In Mojo the Dojo, you'll see one of my matches is against Frank Yeager, and you wondering why
I knew this is gonna be your match.
You don't see that at Mojo the Dojo. That's because that match was so fucking dog shit that I begged Randy to not put that. I'm like, please do not air that. Please do not air that. I think it was like I was one of the few matches of Mojo the Dojo. I think there was only like 2 or 3 that never fucking aired at all.
What are the other ones are?
What's that?
Wonder what the other ones are. That could be a fun thing.
Yeah,
deep dive into like unair matches.
Yes. I think I know what the other one is. I can't remember, but he told me, he's like, yeah, there's a couple of them that I'm not gonna put on there. That match was so dog shit for multiple reasons. One, I wasn't used to Yeager's style. He is go.
Yeah.
And I don't think he realizes that not everybody can go as fast as he can. So within the first 5 minutes of the match, the beginning of the match was great, but I was so fucking blown up. I couldn't continue. So my shit.
The beginning of the match was great.
Wasn't bad. The
Buddy,
first 3 minutes wasn't bad.
You were standing in the corner with the giant weight bag with a pair of sunglasses on it.
Because he was bound and determined to have that in the fucking match.
But it
and
doesn't
I don't
mean
know
that
why.
it was good.
The story was I was looking for a new tag team partner because fuck Eric Johnson at that point. So
actually, this kind of sounds fun, honestly.
Yeah, it was so. But no, it was chaining, and I'm not used to chaining. But we made sense. I did a fucking took the arm. I made him do a fucking flip. Went to go do a senton. He fucking rolled out of the way. Back on the head. All that shit was good, and then it just went from when the heat on. It was dog shit. And like I said, because I was so fucking blown up, dude, I was surprised I was managed to lift that fucking body bag and fucking slam it on top of him.
Dude, you know as well as I do, once your heat gets in, slow yourself down. You don't have to do 100 miles an hour.
But I was so fucking blown up. I was so
even
fucking,
then, like, step on him, like, stay, breathe, like, jaw to the crowd, like, you guys suck, boom, big kick, boom,
exactly. That's shit I should have did, but nope, I didn't fucking do.
I can't tell you how many times I've been in a match, and I'm in the heat, and I'm like, okay, I'm blown, but I know the heat's coming, and I can slow it down and breathe.
Right. Well, I was telling you this is like I was so blown up. I felt I was gonna fucking puke my guts out. I was so lightheaded. And then we had that fucking tag match, and I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to fucking do this tag match.
That's why it's like it was good. It was me and Levi, and we're just like, stay.
Oh
God.
Yeah, and I love it. You guys called it, and I was just staring at you guys. Like, I I didn't catch any of that. You just gonna have to call in the ring.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just tell me what.
Yeah,
I need
you're gonna have to
do.
tell me in the ring what we're fucking doing.
So I hit the WFE, worst frog splash ever.
Oh my god, that was so bad. Thankfully, he
The
ended
ropes
it
are
for
freaking
you.
loose as all hell. I got up there and I went to push off and went,
You were so excited too because he's
Yeah.
like we could do a cutoff. We do a frog splash. Like, does anyone ever hit it? And he's like, no, I always miss it. Like, well, fucking hit it this time.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, and you got so excited. And you
the
fucking
ropes
hit
is
the
mad
one.
loose.
Well, you
I'm
fell
so
the first
mad.
time.
I did,
Yeah.
yeah. And but that's why the second one looked like shit because I just kind of jumped. I didn't even like frog. I just went,
Yeah,
because I was afraid that I'd slip again. So
Uh,
I tell you, so
So-
angry baby.
yeah, I think with the angry baby, I think that's we're gonna
Yeah.
call it tonight. We're gonna
Yeah.
do everyone do their plugs.
All right.
Go ahead, Nix.
Oh man, so where can you find me? You can find me on all social media platforms at DOTD Nix, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, TikTok, wherever else you find those weird things. I'm usually floating around there somewhere. This Friday, defending these babies right here, the MEW Tag Team Champions, and they're staying with us. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Against some two jobbers that someone got. No, I'm kidding. Against, of course, that guy right there and his tag team partner, Vicious Intent, and it will be a fun match. We'll have a good time. We'll kick the shit out of each other, and we're gonna be back here next week with the belts, though. So that's all there is to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, see, I see this as I'm gonna pitch my stuff now. At Samuel Matthews Wrestling, and I'm also gonna be competing for some tag titles on Friday, and they're gonna be coming back to where they belong, to their rightful home. Okay.
Someone got given the belt.
I just want you to know that doesn't matter how I got it, I still had it.
I mean, I can't
Still-
really say anything. It was the same thing for me the first time too.
Shush. That was shush. That's a supernova belt. It doesn't count.
Technically, we won it back, and we won it that night anyway. So
That's true.
Yeah.
I got some upcoming dates. I'm gonna be at the Skowhegan Fair
Oh,
as of
yeah, I'll be at that
right
one too.
now.
Me too. Sometime.
Give me a second here. So, Skowhegan Fair, August 8th, 10th, and 11th. And then I'll also be at the King of New England MPW for Penobscot Nation.
That too.
So,
Yep.
That's what I got coming up. So,
Yeah.
bang.
Nice. Awesome.
I think I'm Skowhegan Fair at the 11th. Actually, I don't remember.
I have no clue what day I am. That I got to figure that out because I think I can't
My
remember.
beautiful, wonderful girlfriend over here just said yes. So.
I can't remember if I'm up north that week or not. So I got to get back to Larry on that.
I gotta take off, guys.
Yeah, have a good one, buddy. See you
man.
later. Of course, MPW at the 24th. We'll be doing something. The King of New England. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Of course, Friday. Today we're doing Let's. Then hopefully you'll see us again next week with the belts in our hands, which we will. I forgot to mention in the beginning of the show, the VIP only for Purr sessions got changed from August to September. However,
Can we announce
when
that?
we were bummed about it originally, we were made up for it when we were told who our special guest for the show is. Hopefully that continues to be the special guest and doesn't change.
We're not allowed to announce that yet, are we?
No, we're not allowed to
Damn
announce
it.
yet.
Dude.
Yeah, I know. We're all excited. We're like, fuck yes. Yeah, so you got that on VLC is 17th. I don't know if I'll be there or not. Nix, I think you said you won't be there.
Maybe. I'm going to
Maybe.
try, but I don't know.
Coming from Boss Man, we have our own table, so I'm trying to figure out something with that. To have things given out to fans and shit like that. So,
okay. Maybe
yeah.
I should be there then.
Yeah. I know Sam's gonna be there.
He counts.
So I'm gonna try to figure out some flyers and stuff like that we can give to fans before that. Hopefully I can get that done. Other than that, we got hopefully after this 9:00 you'll see, because this will be going an hour earlier. 9:00 hopefully you'll see Levi doing his show. If not, hopefully sometime soon that he'll be doing that. We'll see. Other than that, Catch you guys later.
Per session signing off, but we ain't saying goodbye.